welcome to Sweet Tea, Front Porches, and Home Sweet Home. I'm Tonya Fehrs with ERA Sunrise Realty. I don't have my sidekick Bosley with me today, but I do have a lender. Her name is Becky Dabbs. Becky, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been in the mortgage business for over 30 years. I'm currently with AnnieMac Home Loans, and I'm so happy today that we're at my hometown of Ball Ground. I've lived here my whole life, and I'm always excited to help someone to get into their home, especially a first-time home buyer.
It is a beautiful little city, and it's growing so fast, and there's some beautiful homes. So what advice, Becky, can you give first-time home buyers?
I think no matter if you're ready to buy a house today or if you're planning to buy a house next year, you've got to start with a plan. And you can call me or your lender, and we will, we're going to pull credit. We're going to look at your assets that you have for down payment. We're going to look at your employment. And then we can advise you on, okay, you need to stay in this job another 6 months, or you need to save X amount of money, or we can give you advice on to increase your credit score. Either way, don't feel embarrassed that you don't have a high credit score, so you don't think that you'll be able to buy a house. We can say in 6 months, work on this. This will get your credit score up. In 6 months, you can buy a house, or next week you can buy a house. You may be surprised that you're ready to buy a home now, but you've got to start with a plan, and then we can move from there.
And there's no pressure, right, Becky?
No
because
pressure.
It's really, you kind of need to get your ducks in a row.
Exactly. That's what you're doing. There's no pressure. There's no cost. And that way you'll know what your budget should be on a home price and what your payment's going to be. You'll know how much money you're going to need for closing. And what people don't realize, there are a lot of programs out there for first-time home buyers that are down payment assistance, 100% financing. So you don't have to have a lot of money to get into a home. Sometimes the seller negotiates to pay the closing cost, so you wouldn't have to pay closing costs. But I think the first step in getting started is to educate yourself on what the costs are going to be, how the payment works, how the whole process works. So that's why you want to call me or a lender and get started.
How can they get in touch with you, Becky?
You can email me at bdabbs@annie-mac.com, or give me a call or text at 770-377-6508.
Well, thanks for taking the time to meet with us today, Becky. I really appreciate it. I am Tonya Fehrs with ERA Sunrise Realty, helping you find your place in North Georgia, one front porch at a time.